Hello, welcome back. Last time I cleared a level made entirely out of sorcerer-deterring elements, but undeterred, I press on toward level 11. Whoa, I walked right through that portal, but not to the other side of it. Down to level 11. Remember the balloon. Balloon has been summoned. And my spells right now, instead of Stone Curse, you know, I'll leave that for the moment. If I need lightning, I can chain lightning. You have lightning. You're demon immune magic lightning. Okay, that's fine. Hellstone is immune to fire. And you're immune to lightning. Okay, so I'm not in the best position right now. But not the worst. Just got a few things on me. The number is increasing though. Please be gone. I'm surprised I was able to walk away from that. That usually doesn't work that way. Okay, here's a little bottleneck. You know, this is actually, despite what it looks like, this could have been a good spot, but right now it was not. Okay. That was a death, unmistakably. So that's what I'm up against. Let's, Sorry, we've got the fire immune enemies and the lightning immune enemies. I think I do... Actually, yeah, Stone Curse is a great idea. I should be using that. Okay. So let's use Stone Curse to reduce numbers. I think that just needs to be part of my normal spell toolkit. Since I know there's only one fire elemental thing around at a time here. Let's see if I can summon somebody. Good. Then I'll just use single lightning for now. Okay. So single lightning is here. I have Stone Curse to reduce numbers if I need to. Where is that other thing? Yep. You're a Hellstone. Ooh, lightning's highly effective on you. Neat. Okay, here's another one. Somewhere. There you are. Man, you have like no health. Neat. Easy to take down. Once I have the appropriate spell at least. Okay, things are looking good. So there is an inherent risk involved with the save strategy that I'm using here, because this game only has one save slot. If I accidentally save in a situation where I'm actually dead, then there's no recovering. That's it. Save file over. I think I made a full barricade. Let's do even better and cut you off and then encroach and set you on fire. There we go. Neat. Alright, so there's more dudes down there. So yeah, be careful with that, but also do use it. Like the most dangerous... When this stairway is this close, I should always be able to escape with it. Why are you on me? Shoo. So there were some dudes flanking me here. There's one. Shoo. You wanted to use my spot. Someday. Maybe I should walk back and forth at all times. It'll keep me safe like it does for you. So that was a dangerous chest to open. I'm gonna use the spot. Okay. I appreciate you taking breaks from attacking. If you just would claw, 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 there'd be nothing I could do about it. But you get tired. It takes a lot of strength to swing those arms. Right. That's Stone Curse. I'm used to lightning being F2. Stone Curse honestly wasn't such a bad idea. Let's rearrange this. Doing okay, and I'm not using Stone Curse at the moment, so... I feel like it should be somewhere, though. Where? I should bind an F5. But that's not what I'm doing. The restriction of having only 4 spells bound at once, I find kind of interesting. So I choose not to remove it from myself, even though I could. One barrel is very, very hot. Will it explode? Yes. Somehow none of the gunpowder in it ignited with just all the lava in the world around it. That's a lot of dudes. This would be a flame wave situation. Wow, that's expensive. But if I could take out that whole group, maybe it'd be worth the expense. However, that conditional is not true. Not with the, like, 3 potions I already spent on it, at least. Okay. So that did go better when I started aiming manually. Just because Pterodave doesn't actually know how to lead his shots very well. However, aiming manually, the controls for doing so are not great, honestly. What are my scrolls? Infravision and Tone Portal. Infravision sounds pretty good, actually. Let's use one. It sounds like a healing spell. It's not telling me anything exactly, because the walls as such are see-through. Okay, this is a chain lightning time. Okay. Yeah, that was a really... Oh, actually, it did show me that there were dudes around this corner. Okay, and I didn't do anything about that. Let's not infravision. So, I gained information about the situation. Now I'm going to handle it differently. Are you not? Oh, I wasn't hovered over you. I was manually aiming and I didn't realize it. Shoot. Man, the startup time on actually casting lightning is actually pretty substantial. And in that dead zone, I usually get punched, and then that starts the whole process over. And that is why getting cornered is so deadly. Also, lightning doesn't stun, so it won't interrupt the punching. Hey, hey. Any more? Yes. Zap, zap, zap. Whoop, whoop, wrong spell. Thank you, Bottleneck. You're the best. Can't sidestep when you're in a hallway. Okay, 2 of you around. That's still not quite a chain lightning situation. 3 of you around, though, that is. If I can stand in the appropriate spot. Here we go. Good. There's one over there somewhere. Can I reach it with... Let's see. There you are. Standing still! Makes my job easy. You're not going to stand still, but... I can corner you. There we go. I don't know what spell's best for walking around. Probably Stone Curse, maybe? Hey, speaking of which... Alright, sure. And I'll read that, sure. So Guardian right now. I don't use that a lot, but I use it every once in a while. 44 mana. 24 to 38. This might affect its duration. 42 mana. 27 to 42, it affects its damage. So most spells leveling up don't affect their damage, but Guardian does. Cool. Alright, so I have a Stone Curse scroll equipped. Feel free to use freely. There's a way down there, that's nice. I don't feel like I need it here. So I'm not using, whoops. There we go. Alright, well I could go to level 12 if I wanted to. This seems relatively safe. Alright, any business I feel like I have here? I want to do my diligence and check for mushrooms even though I pretty much know they're not here. I found no quest things of any sort down in the caves. That's not true, there was the Anvil of Fiore. That was here. Okay, I'm getting myself in trouble. I want to go across this bridge. So do you. Okay. So one inventory mostly full of potions is about what it takes to clear one level, huh? I say, but this level is not particularly close to clear. It's over halfway. Scroll of Firewall. When am I going to read that? If I'm casting Firewall, I'm probably casting it more than once. That's kind of cool, but eh. I'm feeling like this corner is going to be bad for me. It was not. Could have been, though. Although I have been here, so I guess not. I didn't actually want that. Okay, now there's a lot of dudes. This was the bad corner. I found it. Is this the way I want to go? Maybe. Okay, that has you more or less under control. There's a little spot here I want to cover. You got through first. And it's still actually open, and you will just ignore that, of course. Alright, so carefully. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, good stuff. Do I want to drink that now? No. Maybe later, but not now. My fire's still there. Of course it is. Whoop. Alright, who else is here? Anybody? Ooh, that's nice. Ah, this is Zigzag Walker. Just will never... Okay, that's great. Well placed. You're slow and easy to kill. Okay, so you found a way around. Good for you, but I trapped you again. Trying to, like, actually trap you? There, I did it. Okay. Alright, this is how things are looking here. I guess I'm just doing a full clear of the level at this point. It's pretty close to done already. That did not take long. Compare this to the last level? What a huge difference. Only 2 enemy types, neither of which is exceptionally threatening. And, like, not all that numerous, either. What a difference. My chest piece keeps breaking, though. I guess the overall durability just isn't that high. Pretty sure it was in full repair when I came down here first. You don't so much zigzag, but you do circle. Okay, this is a little more troublesome. Hey. How rude of you to ignore my barricade. Why are you shooting the Hellstone, Teradiv? That is not who I was targeting. You're not dead yet. Okay, really? Alright, so the one behind the firewall is about to not be behind a firewall anymore. Hey. Ah, my armor! Ah, my armor! It just doesn't last. It is made of leather. Alright, you know what? Yeah. Oh, wait. Ah! Okay. That resolved nicely. Anyone else here? There's that way down. I can just teleport through the wall. Okay, I found one extra straggler. Whoops. I see that. I'm gonna do... Well, that was a convenient time to save. If you're gonna save, be sure to do it right before you're about to die. But far enough back that you can get out of the situation. That's my advice. Just always do that. Easy. Alright, well, that's level basically clear. There's my... What does teleport look like this? Okay. No problem. Says the one who died several times, but hey, wow, relatively speaking, that was no problem. Alright, anything good in this helm? It's like my helm, but not with as good of an enchantment.
What can I do for you?
Okay, I'm repaired. You got anything? No. Same as usual.
Good day. How may I serve you?
Alright, you go away. I don't need you. Mana things. Alright, what are all my scrolls? Got a few miscellaneous ones. Let's ditch the Stone Curse and the Firewall because I won't use those in scroll form. I'll cast them out of my book. Alright, my favorite person, over here. You have anything exciting? You'll never have elixirs during this run, apparently.
In search of answers.
Why so? I want to buy. Something like that. Okay, nothing exciting, just basic survival resources. Cool. Alright, ready for level 12. If I see the way down quick enough, I might just look for the hell shortcut to town. I don't see it immediately. Alright, who is here? Will it be Obsidian Lords? Oh, right, and of course, no, that's a familiar book. Already have read it. Succubus. Fascinating. What does Succubus think of various types of magic? Immune magic resists fire. Immune magic lightning. Okay, so you're like the previous level's enemy, basically. I'd like to move, but you don't care what I want. You're just gonna do whatever you want. Yeah, so those... It's like those behave differently from the other Stormlord types. They never take a break. Like, they have the higher endurance. Just if you get clawed, there's nothing to do about it. Theoretically, I could block that, but Teradiv doesn't really do that very well. What determines how often block happens? I wonder. Could be armor class? Could be to hit? Could just be like... Could just be a flat chance and nothing changes it. Okay, so to deal with this... That's not going to hold anybody back, is it? Oh, it might. The doorway is blocked. Yes, it did. Okay, that worked, kind of. It's a partial success. Where's the succubus? Resists fire, immune magic, have some lightning then. I don't actually have space to dodge anything here. That's why I'm not doing it. Magic lightning. There we go. Gotta use the little pincer maneuver I have to do to actually trap one of those in fire. It's, takes some doing. Blub 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 blub. So this is a very enclosed start to the level. There is one way to go and one way only. Unless I teleport. Potion of healing, gold, long battle bow. Oof oof. I guess I'll wait, because that's a safer option. I suppose I could teleport in and back out, but no, I'll just wait. It's fine. Succubus has found me. That's not what I meant to do, but it was perfectly fine. Are you not right there? You actually do acknowledge firewalls, so you couldn't get closer. Because you only resist, not immune. Oh boy. Alright, this is a little more troublesome. I'm gonna set down a wall here. Okay, that'll keep me warm and safe. Hey. Alright, I got those two. I'm gonna go here. Whoa, there's a succubus! Several of them. Let's see, resists fire. What does Guardian cost? Oh, you went there. Of course you did, because line of sight. If I put you in a firewall... No, you went there because... who knows? Golem would do the same, and he does die to chain lightning, but he's immune to fire, I think. I'm wrong. He does die to fire. What? I thought I saw a golem go through my firewall and not care about it. That's the wrong button. Maybe I didn't, though. No, it was the other way. I cast Chain Lightning and it targets him but doesn't damage him. So immune to lightning but vulnerable to fire was the answer. Well, the firewall's going out, so I can just do this way. I was gonna try Charged Bolt to see if that could turn the corner. I found the magic spot. That's magic, I can see. With the orange numbers. Yeah, so the feeling of fighting a Stormlord is surprisingly different from fighting a, whatever those last ones were. The, like, bluish-gray ones. One is far more dangerous. Well, there's the way down. I was talking about you. Okay, if I would rush that, would I get to it? There's a pit beast. This is a bad idea. But if I never have to come back to that level again...
I must be getting close.
I'll poke around, but I'm not actually committing to this, necessarily. Well, I found the way down, and the way... No, that's a wall. Oh boy, Black Knight, Black Knight. I've never seen a Black Knight before. Oh, it's the most lesser Steel Lord type. Okay. The least threatening. Cauldron. Well, I guess if I want to save here, I would be committing to it. Let's do this. I'm going to go back up the stairs and see if I can at least secure the area immediately around them. So there's a succubus and a pit beast. Succubus wants lightning. Pit beast, I think, accepts lightning. I did not have a mana shield, of course. Alright, well, then, now I'm on the other side. And can more safely deal with this. What do pit beasts think of things? Resists lightning, immune magic. So fire, ideal for you. What the... There we go. How does it feel when it's done to you? Kind of annoying not to be able to move, isn't it? Well, thanks for lining up information. Oh, boy, that's, yeah, that's a special spot. That's obvious. Okay, let's see if I can get here and do this. I can do that a little bit. I still... Okay. I'm fighting... Well, it was on screen for a frame. Use your frame advance buttons to read that name, because I'm not... Okay, Witch Fire the Unholy is the name. Okay. Now, move... They're actually surprisingly good at aiming. My dodging is insufficient. Why are you still alive? Ooh. Oh, I blocked one. This is chain lightning? Ah, okay. Do you respond to fire? I think you do. So I'm just gonna burn you. Well, you're not stepping out of that, so I don't need to corner you fully. Oh boy. Which fire is immune to fire? Makes sense based on the name. Okay, you, Succubus. Oh, and you've brought a Stormlord. You shouldn't have. Move, 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 move. Do that better? There we go. Yeah, one of those is going to ignore that. I'm still fine, actually. Now we got something going. Kinda. Okay, this is not the best, but it's what I'm doing. No wonder I didn't kill you back there. You resist lightning and you're immune to everything else. Hey! Now is that going to be for a sorcerer? So like 1 in 3 chance, less than 1 in 3 chance that that's good for me. There's still a succubus there. Okay. That looks familiar. I've seen one with that graphic before. Alright, well, it's yellow text, so at least we see something unique. Didn't Lockdown give me a helm that looked like this? Required 50 stir, which I actually have. And I have a bunch of elixirs in the bank if I needed any more. Alright, well. I suppose there's no cost other than time to popping into town to identify that, but I don't want to pay the time cost yet. That has 60 armor. That's impressive. Very protective helm. Alright, here's this book. This will be familiar, so I'm not even going to clear the area before reading.
So it came to be that the 3 prime evils were banished in spirit form to...
Yeah, I've 100% read that before. Okay. Right, so I know the way down. Why am I poking around here? Well, I guess I feel like it. Okay, protected. And you are the opposite protected. Alright, everybody I wanted to die is dying. That's great. I'm out of full mana potions, that's fine, I don't need those. I like the little ones better. Yep. No, not there, Terradiv. How did you manage to aim 90 degrees off of what I wanted? No. Nope. Okay. Sure. There. Ah. Whole experience of playing this game is just like... I'm issuing vague commands to somebody who is not particularly good at interpreting them. The two of us just are not in sync in what I actually want to happen and what he makes happen. Okay, I took care of those. I guess I'm looking around here because I feel like it. That's fine. I can do what I want. Large chest, anything good? Nope. Nothing but the scent of wooden box. You do respond to fire, it's just not the best thing to use on you. Okay, I'm gonna try chain lightning though. Is that another special one? Okay, it's a little hard to move when they're constantly shooting at me. Even if they're resistant to fire, I'd still prefer to firewall if they're just stuck in place, which they seem to be. My chest armor again. The thing just does not last. Okay, I have some of the dog. That's okay. I think all the things I wanted to kill there have died. My chest armor, about to break. You quit that. Quit it permanently. I insist. Cease your activities. There we go, a level up. Okay. Sure. Okay, so succubus, I'm learning just how dangerous they actually are. I feel like I wasn't really getting much stunning off of their projectiles before, but that is very much happening to me now. There are so many of them, too. Trying to set them on fire, but that's not going too well. I think I just have to run. Maybe that just doesn't do enough damage to... Okay, you died, so that's nice for me. Yeah, fire is just not quite effective enough. Alright, good enough, I guess. I have one mana potion left, so it's basically time to turn back. Man, the armor shredding. It's just impressive how much damage my chest armor has taken. Why am I still here? I'm getting myself in trouble. Alright, you know what? This is silly. Let's turn back. Alright, well I have the way to level 12 mostly clear. I want to do better than mostly, though. What did I get?
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Gotterdammerung. That's probably German. Plus 20, all attributes. Armor class 60, minus 4 damage. All resistance equals 0, minus 40 light radius. I believe I would accept those drawbacks. My resistances are already 0. The light radius is going to be annoying, but other than that, I think I like it.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Alright, well, let's see just how bad the reduced light radius is.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
I will keep my Great Helm of Sorcery actually on me, just in case the light 40% light radius
How
is
may I
especially
serve you?
terrible, because it might be. However, the protection that offers and all the other stats... Yeah, all the other stats, plus 20 all stats is pretty extreme. That's nice.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
New things, so resistance is irrelevant. Oh, maybe that's why Succubus is so nasty, because I have no resistances. I could be taking as little as 25% of the damage I'm taking. Alright. Well, so I guess this would be mostly for physical damage, which I try really hard to avoid
I
anyway.
sense a soul in search of answers.
I mean, the game doesn't list out its damage calculations, so I don't know how much this kind of defense helps against magic. Maybe it's fine. What level is my phasing? Would I spend 3,500 to make it cheaper? Could that even happen? It's only level 2.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
It's rare that I cast that spell, but 3,500 isn't much money. So now it's 8 mana. It'd be funny if as it leveled up it got like more cooperative about following my cursor and just like eventually turned into a cheaper teleport spell. For all I know, that could actually happen. I put back on my armor after I repaired it, yes. Just checking. Whoops! Yeah. Yup. Every time. Every time. Not every time, but most of the time. Some of the time. Every time it happens, it's funny. Alright, well, I mean, I think this level is clear enough. There's clearly more to it. But I've seen a sufficient chunk. The stairway down is secured as much as I wish for it to be. So I think I'm probably just going to go down and, yeah, I'll see if I can find the shortcut back really quick. But honestly, no. That can be saved for another day. Nothing particularly amazing happens when I do that. I just get... It's just like another way to get back to town than town portal. Alright, so I'm not going to open that door. You will, though. Alright, well, you know what? I'm not going to open the door, but I will close it. That chest... Well, you know what? Since I can see it... Oh, right, so low light radius. I don't want a potion of healing. If it were mana, it'd be a different story. Okay, you're gonna be trouble. It'd be nice if aiming were possible. That'd be great. Casting and moving are basically the same action. Like, it would have taken me exactly as long to have been able to move as it did to cast there, so... That was fine. However, here... No. Okay. Go somewhere. Zigzag a bit so they don't figure out how to follow. Eventually I'll separate from you. There we go. You've been walled. If I could get used to making this, like, X shape with my firewall, then I'd have an easier time separating myself from enemies using it. I can also just preemptively set down a firewall to do that with. Maybe I should do that more often. Though what I'm doing so far is mostly working. I guess I'm basically clearing out this dog pack and then setting up at the stairway and being satisfied for the day, I think. I didn't want to walk all the way over there. Sorcerer gets that luxury of just doing things from where he is. Hi. I don't think I need to turn that corner. Or this corner. Or where am I? I'm around this corner from the way down, okay. I don't see anybody there, nobody there sees me. I see a lot less than I used to because of this helmet. It's a very narrow eye hole, so I can't see out of it too well. That'd be a good justification for the reduced light radius. But yeah, alright, I'm happy enough with this. Next time I'm probably going to go down that stairway and forget to mana shield right away. But then after I die and remember and reload, we can have an adventure in hell. I'll see you then!